Hello, Barry B. Hope I got your name right. I've been watching a couple of your videos because recently I saw some of Kareem, I think that's his name's videos, and directed, he directed the subscribers to your videos. Um, and it was specifically on that one gays equals hell video and that thing. But yeah, so I watched a lot of your videos, and I really like what you have to say on these topics and I know I have similar views about just being yourself and that whole thing of don't give in to what people are trying to get you to do if it's not who you are. Like, and so many people do it. I know I used to be I did it too back, a while ago. I used to try to do anything I can to be popular, to get a girlfriend, to do any of that. But then I realized, what worth is it to have a lot of friends that don't love me for who I am, but love me for what they think I am. So now my philosophy is I'd rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not. But I know you were very general and pretty smart to do so when you talked about what exactly they're going to be doing. They're going to sneak out and do bad stuff, which could mean a lot of things. But and I know you might not want to be specific, but I'm going to be very specific, just to the point of I want to explain what I'm talking about in my question to you. Okay, so you're saying, if people are trying to get you to do that stuff, don't go along with it. And then you're saying they're friends. But what about people who do it but don't try to force it on you? For example, I have some friends who I think they smoke weed. I'm not gonna name any names here, just out of respect for them. But I have some friends who smoke weed. I have some friends who smoke cigarettes. I have some friends who drink alcohol, underage, and I have no problem with it. I have no problem being around it, and they don't pressure me. Like, they respect the fact that I don't do that, but they do it themselves. Do you understand me? Like, they'll be drinking or whatever, or they'll be smoking, and I'll just be hanging, hanging with them and just talking to them normally. Not, and I just don't participate in it. I've actually made the choice in my life, not based on religious reasons, because I also am not exactly religious, but I'm spiritual. Um, Not to touch a sip of alcohol, not to smoke, not to do any of that, weed or cigarettes, or do any sort of drugs. But is it okay to hang out with people like that? I guess is my question to you. If you have a strong enough, made up your mind that that that's not what you want to do, and you're not going to be persuaded to do it, and they're not even trying to persuade you to do it, and I think it is, as you can probably guess. I think it's completely fine to hang out with people like that as long as they respect your decision not to. And I think this goes back to another choice of mine. I'm actually a vegetarian, and I've had a lot of people try to tell me to eat meat. And those people, I really think to them, can't you just respect my decision? I understand for people sometimes that's just what they have been brought up to believe. We eat meat, and that's actually kind of what I was brought up to believe. And so I understand it. I understand at times they're prejudiced, but I know my decision. And sometimes they'll try to play jokes, putting meat in my food or something, and it's just like, haha, because it's really more the concept rather than whether meat actually gets eaten. But I also have a lot. But most people in the world eat meat. Well, most people in America. So should that mean that because I choose not to eat meat, I shouldn't hang around people who eat meat? Does that mean I shouldn't hang around people while they're eating meat? No, it doesn't mean that. It's not going to influence me to eat meat when I see other people eat meat, but they just eat meat and I don't, and go on with our lives. So I think about it the same way with drugs, alcohol. You know, if they want to do it, if they think it's the best thing for them, I'm not gonna judge them. I'm just not gonna take part in it myself. But I'd like to hear what you have to say about this, about the subject of just, or if you want to be more general rather than talking about such controversial things in specific, just hanging around with people whose decisions you wouldn't agree with for yourself, but they they do it, but they're not trying to pressure you into doing it. So yeah, I love your video, and also I really should check out that book. I mean, I'm pretty loaded on summer reading, but as soon as I have a chance, I really do want to look up that book because it seems to have given you a lot of good ideas, and it seems to have a lot of the ideas I believe in. So, yeah, everyone, I agree with her to stay true to yourself and don't betray yourself just because of what somebody else wants you to do, just because of what makes you cool. And that's another thing. If somebody chooses to smoke, drink, whatever, that's okay. But if they do it to be cool, I mean, I have no respect for people like that who would hurt their bodies in that way just to be cool. People who make that decision to help them, whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching. Loved your video. Peace out.